Welcoming guys to my NBA Finals Game 5. Uh, Going into this game, obviously, going into the game, the series was at 2-2, and I did say that the Thunder would win it in Game 5, which again, they did win Game 5. They didn't win the championship yet, but they did win Game 5, and man, that was just again domination. I just think, in my opinion, especially I think what really the Thunder the championship this year, or is going to win the Thunder the championship. It's just their mentality, their mentality to just be relentless and just keep going at, especially the Pacers defense. That's kind of one of the weak sides of the ball, especially with the turnovers that they've had and stuff like that. But yeah, we started the first quarter of the game. It was both teams back and forth, 2-2, and then we go to 7-4, and then it was a great 3-pointer by the Thunder to make it 11-9, and then a bit further on here in the first quarter, you have Alex Caruso, makes it 12-20. Again, he's been fantastic. Again, Caruso, especially when he comes off the bench the last couple of quarters in the second half. I talked about it a few days ago, but the numbers he was putting up, again, he hasn't been putting up these numbers. Caruso hasn't put up these numbers in the regular season at all, and then he comes to playoff time, and this is what I mean with some players can be. They can have an okay regular season, especially NBA and football stuff, but when it comes to playoff time, that's where again a lot of these guys are going to come alive, and Caruso again, he he did a great conversion with a 3-pointer, and um, he got the Thunder ahead, and then uh, Seacom with a 15-23. Then later on you had Wiggins, who had made 22-35. Then in the first quarter you had the Pacers turn over the ball 9 times to the Thunder's second. So again, if you defense side of the ball is where again that is where I think personally they've really struggled here. And then they finished really the first quarter 32-45, and then going to the second quarter, it's 38 to 38, 47, 36 to 49, and then in the second quarter, um, Wallace has a Wallace has a he was fantastic in the second quarter with 9 points, making 43-53, and then 45-59 to end the first half of the game. But again, my question is, what if it was Halliburton, Pacers fans? Where was Halliburton in that first half? Because Halliburton had no points in the first half of the game. He had 15 turnovers when he had the ball. You know what I mean? It's like, this is, again, it's a crunch time in the series when it's game 5. Technically only got one game left, again, if it goes to a 7th game. But Halliburton in that first half didn't was non-existent. No points, no assists, no rebounds. Just again, he was when he had the ball, he was getting consistently turned over by the Thunder's defense, and that was really the story of that first half. Was Halliburton was non-existent. Then we go into the second half here, and you've got a 14-point gap here. You got a 14-point gap when it goes 50-64, and then 53-64, and then later on in the third, it's like you got 65-75. Again, you can see that the Pacers, maybe the Pacers fans like, maybe they're having a comeback here, and then make it 79-87, and then fourth quarter basically, at that point that the Pacers had 18 turnovers to the Thunder's 10, and then the game ends 109-120, and pretty much the Thunder wrapped up the NBA championships. Because again, they've been more ruthless, more aggressive, more better on the both sides of the ball, offense and defense as well. And again, one thing I think got hurt the Pacers defense side of the ball. Halliburton not turning up on some games that he should have, especially in this first half of this game. But yeah, we've got Game 6 on Thursday. But I think pretty much again the Pacers could get a win and it could go to 3-3, and we do get a Game 7. But I don't know. I think definitely I'm gonna definitely stick with my prediction where I said Game 6. Thunder winning the championship, guys. It's gonna be 4-2. And then a couple of stats for the game. You had T.J. McConnell. He had he had 18 points in this game. He had 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He had a good game as well. Like T.J. McConnell. Putting up 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He did great stuff. And then Shai Alexander, 31 points, 10 assists, and then 4 blocks. He was fantastic as well. Like the numbers that Shai Alexander was putting up last night, fantastic numbers. 31 points, 10 assists, 4 blocks. And yeah, the game ends 109 to the Pacers and to the Thunder's 120. So leave your guys' thoughts in the comments. And I'll be back Friday to talk about NBA Game 6 and see if the Pacers have pulled it back or the Thunders have confirmed themselves as champions.